Good morning, 5th grade. We're going to get started on our very first math lesson with our new program we're using for a teacher-led based study home program. So please go ahead and open up your math books to page 237, comparing. 237, comparing. First, you should have started off with doing your speed drill. And take a few minutes, complete the speed drill if there's one listed for that day, and then go ahead and get started with watching our video. I'm going to be explaining the lessons, and then you will be continuing the rest of the page on your own. So we are on page 237 in our math book, comparing, and let me ask you, how many times greater is a $10 bill than a $5 bill? Well, to figure out comparing, what you do is to compare two quantities, you have to divide the greater quantity by the lesser quantity. So let's take 10 and a 5, right? We have two 5s would equal a 10, right? So we know if we take 5, we divide it into 10, we get 2. So that means that a $10 bill is 2 times as great as a $5 bill, okay? So if you take a look at your box at the top of the page, you will see that there is an example of 81 pounds is 9 times as great as 9 pounds. Well, what they did was they took 81, they divided by 9, and they got 9, which means it was 9 times as heavy, right? Well, we're going to continue doing that in our problems today. It's all about using division, okay? So we're going to do 1A together. It says, at the bake sale, the girls sold 99 cookies and 33 brownies. The cookies were how many times the brownies? So let's figure that out. We start off by taking our 99 and we divide it by 33. Well, if you do this individually, you know that 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 3 is 9. We then subtract and get a 0. We now know that 99 is 3 times as great as 33. So it is 3 times more. They sold 3 times more cookies than they sold brownies. Okay? So let's go ahead and do B. Okay? B says, on Monday, Mr. Brown traveled 432 miles. On Tuesday, he traveled 54 miles. Now, how many times farther did he travel on Monday than he did on Tuesday? Well, what we do is divide. So we take 432 and we divide it by 54. Now, funny part, first time I tried this video, I did my math wrong on this. Lexi didn't catch me, and so I had to do the video again. Lexi's here with me today. She may pipe in here and there and talk to me and let me know when I do something wrong, because remember, I'm not perfect. I know you're not either. We're going to get through math and do the best that we can, and if you ever have any questions when we're going throughout it, just please contact me and let me know. So, let's do 54 into 432. Well, 5 goes into 43. 8 times 4 is 32. Carry my 3. 8 times 5 is 40. Add my 3. I then get 43. Subtract 0. We now know that he traveled 8 times as far on Monday than he did on Tuesday because we did our division. We getting how this works out? Awesome. Okay? Now let's do B. James weighed 4 kilograms when he was born. Yes, that's metric unit measurement, not our English measurement of pounds. Now he weighs 48 grams. So how many times as heavy is he now than he was when he was born? So we know he's probably a few years older or whatever by now, and so they just want to know how many times heavier is he. Well, what we do is divide. So we take 48 and we divide it by 4. Once we do that, we know 4 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract 0, bring down our 8. 4 goes into 8. 2 times 4 is 8, and we subtract, we get 0. So we know there we go. We know that he weighs 12 times heavier now than he did when he was born. This is comparing. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to go ahead and do 2A on your own. It says 85 feet is how many times as long as 5 feet? Okay, what you can do is you can press pause if you want some time. I'm going to pause right now just for a quick second to give you a chance, but if you need more time, go ahead and pause, work out that problem, and we're going to see if you got it right. Okay, Lexi worked hers out, and again, if you need more time, pause. But if you were to go ahead and divide 85 by 5, you would have gotten 17 times. That means that 85 feet is 17 times longer than 5 feet. So good job if you got that. Now I want you guys to go ahead and finish the entire page on your own. Yes, I said entire page. That means all problems, including green. Guess what? No homework. We have home-based study now. So you're going to go ahead and do all of the problems. At any point, if you have any questions, please contact me and let me know. Don't forget, you do have your entire book with you, which means if you have questions about your converting, you have questions about multiplication of fractions, turn back to the previous pages and look at those boxes. That's why I didn't rip out the pages. That's why I gave you your entire book, so you can look back anytime you have questions, revisit what we did before. But if you still have questions on something, give me a call and contact me, shoot me a message. However you want to contact me, I can FaceTime. We can also Zoom as a class if we get to a concept you guys all aren't understanding. Then we can do a video chat. But this is a great learning way. You're going to be fine. I suggest to go find a great spot throughout the rest of the day to learn. You don't have to wear your shoes. You can be in your pajamas, and you can find a spot somewhere to do math like you always like to do here in class. So go find somewhere comfortable, get this done, and then I will see you on the next video for math tomorrow. Have a great day.